What's going on YouTube? So today I will be installing a couple of things. LED headlight first of all for the 701 Supermoto. This is I found this on eBay, so it looks like the same design I had when I bought the Harley. When I had the Harley and I installed an LED headlight on that, it looks like the same type of design, so it should be pretty similar in brightness and output, but we'll see. And these are LED turn signals as well, and they're kind of skinnier. Hopefully this one would kind of clear the exhaust, and I still get some minor discoloration on my rear turn signals. As you can see, I'm not sure if you can tell, but you can still, this one's really clear on this side, but on this side it's a little bit of dark. But on the open daylight, if you look at the bike, you'll notice. Here's a side-by-side shot. This one is a little bit darker. This one has the heat reflective what do you call this, tape, but this doesn't really help. So I think the LED would be in this area. It would end up like around here. So it might be, so it should be enough to clear the exhaust heat and all that. So hopefully we'll give it a shot. It's a general it's kind of a universal part, so I don't know how easy it would be to install. It looks like it has those kind of connections already, so I might have to just transpose them, but I don't know. We'll see how hard that is. This one came with instructions, so that's nice of them. So I'll follow it along, and then I'll take you guys through that with me. So here's the instructions. Pretty nicely labeled, and pictures. Just 2 pages worth, so doesn't look too, here's what it looks like. Doesn't look too complicated. There is the Baja designs. Some people might think that that looks better, but I paid about 250 bucks for this one. So the Baja designs are they're in the 300s plus 370 maybe. So this one saves you a couple of $100. I mean, almost $200, but we'll see how it compares, if it's just as good, if anything. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I'll be removing 3 screws, one on each side, one here, second here, and the third one is down somewhere here. So let's go ahead and do that. So now that we removed the screws, it should just kind of open up like this. Okay, so looks simple enough. We can just unhook these cables for now. So it's open. There you go. And here's the plug for the headlight, the main plug. We will reuse this plastic piece, of course. So we remove the back bracket, put the new bracket in, and see how that looks like, and then put the headlight in. It looks like a straightforward process, so I'm gonna unhook this. There you go. So now the whole headlight assembly is off. So see, I noticed like there's like a kind of this something that happened on my headlight here. I don't know if I was cleaning it too hard and I pressed on it, that the glass kind of dented in, but it's a really bad headlight for the price of the bike. You know, the bike's 12 grand, 13 grand, and they gave you like a really cheap looking headlight, so that's too bad. So let's work on transferring this thing to the new headlight. So the instructions is telling me to remove this bracket here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Remove this. So the instructions is telling me to remove this bracket here. There's like 2 bolts holding this wiring harness. I think it's telling me that the new headlight needs more room, so removing this is part of the process. So we'll see how we can deal with that. So the headlight is held by 3 screws, 1, 2, and the 3 adjusting bolt here, and then you just remove those, and this whole thing should just pop out from the other side. So there you go. There's so much dirt in here, so might as well clean it. So here's the headlight, cheap one. So very light, very cheap feeling, really. So I gotta show this to you guys. So the new headlight So you have to place it in here somewhat. So we'll figure that out. But I just want to show you guys. So it mounts. So there's screws on this side. One here, one there. On the other side there, on the far right. And also a screw down here. So it's pretty self-explanatory. So this one will go in there, and you put the screw onto these brackets. Also these brackets. And what you have to do is there's another bracket that's attached here, which is this one. You're gonna have to drill 2 holes here and here and here and here to accommodate that support. So let me see here. There. So once I get it in place, it's held on then here, 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 and here. And also this main bracket, I have to drill holes. So you have to drill into your existing bracket to install this. So I gotta go and do that. Alright, YouTube, we're back. I had to open the garage door so there's more light in here. So they provided us with the drill bit. Actually, this kit comes with the drill bit along with the screws that you need to use to screw it in on the spot here. So what I would suggest is you can leave this here, but I think removing it will give us a better time in kind of gauging where you're gonna drill it and position the headlight. But I'm gonna go ahead and try it on the bench over there and see what I could do and get back to you guys and explain what I did. YouTube, so here, let me give you guys a recap of what I've done. As you can see, it's already on the fairing now. Here's how it fits. So this part here, I wasn't sure, but I think that's by design because the fairing is tilted when it's mounted. It is facing this way. So of course you don't want your headlight be tilting up with it. So the housing of the headlight is doing that on purpose. So I didn't see that on the picture. Well, maybe I did, I just didn't notice. But that's how it looks. So let me show you guys the back. So this existing screw is reused. So you just take that out, put this bracket over that, and then use the screw again. So here's another one, and here's another reused screw, and here's another one right here. And this part is where the old adjusting screw was. The way this bracket that they made, instead of going on this side where you can access the screw, they put it on this side, which is a bad design. So that's a negative point there. So all I did was I kind of did something with the zip ties that holds it in place. This is not an adjustment location anymore. The adjustment is this one now. So you don't really need this, but this one supports the whole housing, the bracket, this housing, so it doesn't push in. So that's how it's mounted. So I just had it fixed there, and that's fine. So as far as the light goes, here's the one plug. You just plug it in here. So we're gonna go and test it out and see if it actually works. All right, so it's plugged in. Hopefully nothing's fried. Oh wow, okay, that's bright. So I'm not sure yet, of course, since it's not attached to the bike. I don't know if the angle is correct, but wow. Okay, so the high beams is this. This is the low beam. It looks great. It looks great. I don't know if you guys can see it it's really bright. So, all right. So let me turn it off for a second. So there's a halo like outer light here. So that's what it looks like on the front. I think it looks better in a way. It looks like a robot, but it looks way better than what it was. Let me grab the old headlight unit. Don't fall. So here's the old cheap headlight unit. So it's night and day difference. So you either have this or you either have that, and that one is super bright. I need to test it at night. I can't make it stand up anymore. So that one is super bright. So I can't close up the front end yet since I still have to try to work on these and see if it's a quick thing. But here's the light so far. Once again, high beam, low beam. So all right, we'll move on and keep going with these lights. So here's a mess of wires again. So I finally got the eBay turn signals LED. installed on the back, not at the front yet, but I want to show you how they work. So I think for LEDs you need some sort of regulator. I don't have a regulator, so this is how it blinks really fast. So matches the front, but you know, I guess there's a regulator you can get, but I don't really care. It's actually more, in my mind, it's actually better if, you know, it's kind of annoying like this, so actually people will actually see you. And I don't, you know, so I don't mind this, how fast it blinks. It's fine. So I'm gonna do the front, and I'll give you guys a complete walk around of the new headlight and the new turn signals. All right, YouTube. So moment of truth. Now it's all closed up, ready to go. Here's what it looks like now from the back. Very stealthy, actually. You can barely notice it, but it's dark right now. But so it's like, it's pretty much like kind of semi-deleted. So here's the angle. So it's not like the old one is kind of somewhere around here, so it's still getting hit, but this is completely free and it's not in the way of the exhaust fumes. So hopefully this doesn't melt or discolor. Let's see the front. Here's the front. That's what it looks like. The LED lights. LED headlight now. So we're gonna turn it on. It is bright. I might still need to adjust the angle. I haven't taken the time to do that. I'm just trying to finish up. So here's the turn signal now. Yeah, like I mentioned before, I don't have the regulator. There could be a regulator that could maybe make this a little bit slower, but this is okay to me. It looks like it's pretty decent blinking speed. That's right. Yep. So the light is really bright. It's white light. It's not yellow like the old bulb. It's really bright. So I think it's kind. I need to adjust the. I might need to adjust the angle of it because it's really bright. So let me turn it off for a second. Show you guys how the bike looks now. Yeah. So that's the face of the bike now. Give you guys a farther look. I think it looks great. Let me I don't know if maybe in a different time, a different setting, I'll snap more pictures and put it on Instagram, and you guys will see how it really looks outdoors and all that. And so different angles, that's what it looks like. So different angles there. I think it looks great compared to the old glass cheapo headlight. So I'm still waiting for my seat, concept seat. Really big delay in production, so it's gonna be a while. I still have to just make do with this for now. So yep. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Once again, I got all those lights from eBay, and they're very cheap compared to the brand name ones that are like Baja Designs, and especially the OEM. This was $9. The OEM LED lights, like the Euro spec. Since I'm stateside, I don't have the Euro spec LEDs. But if you order them from the website, from the dealer, they're very expensive. So this one's $9. So that's great. You don't have to pay a lot. So I think the whole LED conversion cost me $260 versus buying this for $370 and another 200. I think 200 was what I quote, or 120. I think it was $60 per for a set, per set. So 60, 60, 120. So yeah, there you go. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.